See. Okay, so I'm recording now, so you can go ahead and ask away. Go to your, open up your browser, your Google Chrome browser.
Google Chrome. Okay.
What browser is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
It doesn't matter, but the Chrome one works the best, I think.
okay. Now go to Chrome then. All right.
Yeah. Which one? Well, was that Firefox that you had open?
Yes.
Okay.
Go to
So, yeah,
Google
go to Chrome as soon as it opens up. What sort of laptop did they give you? Did you get one of the new ones?
Well, I think I had my last year laptop, or it's actually a tablet. It's called, I think it's Lenovo, I think it is.
Yeah, is it the L390 Yoga?
I couldn't tell you that.
Oh, is it on the lower right corner of your screen, right above the delete key if you're on a laptop?
No, I know I'm on a desktop.
Oh, on a desktop system, okay.
Yeah, that's where I am now. I'm at home right now, actually. Okay, so I'm typing in Google.
So, yeah, if you go to the top where the address bar is at the top and just type in sites, S-I-T, or excuse me, Classroom.
Classroom?
Yeah, if you go to the very top of the screen and type in Classroom.
Okay.
Classroom.google.com.
The class
No
plural? Is it plural or single? Classroom or classrooms?
Just Classroom, no S.
Okay. Google.
.google.com. There you go.
Okay.
And then hit enter.
Okay. Here we go. Let me go to my school email.
Oh yeah, you have to use your sandy.net.
If it'll let me. Oh, here we go. Well. Yeah, here we go.
There you go. So you teach art?
I do. I taught Spanish last year.
Really? What
Yeah.
kind of art do you teach?
It's painting and drawing. It's like
Nice.
first year, basic drawing, basic painting.
Mostly freshmen?
Well, I have all grades, but yeah, mostly underclassmen usually, freshmen and sophomores.
Okay.
A lot of those. Let me see where I'm at.
What's the password manager?
Oh, just to get me up, because when I did, I put my master password in. It gets me
Yeah.
on all my sites.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Who
it
makes that?
makes it easy. You can memorize one password now.
What's it called on the top there? Password manager. What's above that?
It's called, I guess it's called Trend Micro.
Trend Micro. I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
So have you been into the classroom at all?
Very little, just because of my meetings we go to for the VAPA.
Right.
I use Canvas last. Oh, that's wrong. Let me try that again.
Yeah, I've got a whole notebook full of passwords.
Yeah, that's why I did it this way. So much easier.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm going to have to check that out. Password manager.
I keep saying they have no, it's the right password. I just put it in. Okay, let me see. Try it again.
Check your ID number up there too.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's it. That's really weird. Let me try that again.
Whoops, it's duplicating.
Ah, why is it doing that?
Because you're on the spot.
Exactly it. Okay. Can we try this way now? Okay.
So are you a native San Diegan?
No, I grew up in Ohio.
Oh, you said that already, yeah. My apologies. That's where Marty's from also.
Yes, I think.
Somewhere in,
Yeah, she's in the southern part of the state, near Dayton, I think. That's where she grew up.
and what was the name of the city you grew up in?
Ashtabula, Ohio.
Ashtabula. Huh.
Yeah, it's a Native American name. There we go.
Okay, now we're in.
Now I think it meant river of many fish, something like that.
Nice.
Ashtabula. So update password. Okay.
All
right. Okay, it's moving me along now. Okay, so I think.
Okay, so click on the first selection there.
Okay. Accept.
Accept. Now, one of the things that you're going to have to do on a lot of this stuff is view what mine look like.
Okay.
You can close any of those pop-up windows. It's teaching you how to use Classroom.
Okay.
How did you like Canvas, by the way? Did you prefer Canvas to Classroom?
Yeah, I never used Classroom, so I only know this Canvas, so I really know.
Okay.
Like I said, last spring worked out fine for Spanish, but now I have all art this semester, so.
Well, if you have you taught art before?
I have.
Oh, okay.
But it's been a few years though. I mean, I think at least 2 years. But
there's a phenomenal website called incredibleart.org. I'll put it in the chat room.
Incredibleart.org.
If you go to that website, there's hundreds and hundreds of lesson plans.
Okay.
You can look it up by grade, you can look it up by media, you can look it up all kinds of things, and they're all public domain basically.
Okay.
As far as I know, I haven't been on there in a while, but I have gone back there repeatedly, and I regularly suggest to people that they check it out because there's all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, so if you scroll through, click on the top where it says classwork.
Right here, classwork?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can close that bar or just click got it. So if you click on what I would suggest doing, and one of the things that I do frequently is I create tap the plus at the very top of the screen to add another tab. And then type in drive.google.com.
Drive.
D-R-I-V-E.
Drive. Google.
.google.com.
Google. Okay. Oh, I had it up there too.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Hey, you type about the same as I do.
Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes. I keep going back and forth. But I'm better than I used to be.
Oh yeah, I'm getting better too. Okay, so if you've never used, have you used Dropbox before?
No, I would say no.
Okay, so let's click on the left-hand side where it says new.
New.
You can create either folders or Google Docs, either one, whatever you're more comfortable with. It depends on how organized you like to be. I usually will create a folder, so click on folder.
Folder upload?
Nope, just folder.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, folder. Okay, yes, yeah.
And let's call this Mr. Wing's documents. Or just J's, either way. I don't have to be formal.
Okay, all right, well.
And then click create. And then when that pops up, click on that folder, double click, and then go back to the new thing as soon as it pops up, and this time select Google Doc. So go back up to the new button at the top left.
Okay. Google Docs.
Yes, that one, and do new.
To write this stuff down.
Okay, so what this is going to show you how to do is, now I'm going to have you copy and paste some of these links. But before you do that, click back on the middle tab at the top of the screen that has my document stuff in it. That one?
Yes.
On the right where it says Mr. Wing's Docs, there's a little down arrow. Click on that and select Share. And then where it says Add People, click on Add People right there on the first line.
Yes.
And add my email address, which is jwing2.
AW2.
2@sandy.net.
Okay.
Click that. And you don't need to send a message, just click send. And then I'll get a notification. And then when I have new documents and stuff, rather than you having to copy them over, I can just copy them right into your folder.
Oh, okay.
So if you go back to the top where the Classroom for Trojan Art Period 1 is,
Okay.
the top left tab. Here's where Google Docs and Google Drive work well together. If you click on the top assignment where it says create and share your Google site, right below the create button, there you go, right there.
Okay. Let me create.
Okay, so if you click on, let's see if it'll let you edit this. See the three dots on the top right corner of that bar that you're on? Click on that and see if it'll let you edit it. Yeah, edit. Click, got it. Now, I'm not sure. Let's do this. Let's create a class for you. Go back up to the top tab where we're gonna click on the plus next to the top tab on the right, up to the right where the tabs are next to the untitled document. Click on that and type in Classroom, or just click the Classroom button there on the
Classes?
yes. I'm gonna see how well this works. I do this a lot when I forget to duplicate my work. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this assignment into your Google Classroom.
Okay.
How many classes do you have?
I have 4 classes. I think it's on a 4x4. So I teach 2 classes a day right now.
So are any of them represented here in your classes?
No.
Okay, so on the top right-hand side, click the little plus next to the R in your name.
Okay, hang on. I'm lost right now.
All the way, go all the way to the right, all the way where that red R is, and there's a little plus next to it. Oh, you know what? Some of your menus might be in the way.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, okay, here we go.
There you go.
Okay.
So click, no, click the plus that's 2 icons over, that one.
Okay. Okay, let me put this back.
So click that plus one more time.
Okay, join class.
And nope, create class.
Oh, okay. Class name.
Whatever your first period is.
Okay, be period 1A.
Let's do, is it art?
Yes, period 1, yeah, 1A.
Yeah.
All the same classes, it's just different periods.
Okay. You can
Go
put
one.
for the section right below it, you can put 1A.
Oh, okay.
for instance, the name of my art classes, since our mascot is a Trojan, I did Trojan Art period 1, Mr. Wing. That way other teachers can see your, if your school has you list your Google Classrooms, it follows a format of the name of the class, the period number, and the teacher.
Okay. Just put class name, Lincoln Art class, something like that.
Or you just put, just put art period 1 with your last name on it. And
Okay.
then where it says section, put 1A.
Okay.
And then subject is replicating the art. Put art. Now, is it first year art or freshman art, or it's just all art in general?
Hey, yeah, it's just first year art basically, but somehow it went away.
Oh.
I did something wrong, I guess.
Try hitting Control R on your keyboard.
Control R.
Are you on a Mac or a PC?
Oh,
it's a
PC.
Lenovo. You already said that.
No, I'm on my home. My laptop is a Hewlett Packard. I think it's a PC.
So it's Windows based, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It didn't go back to the plus and add the art class again, because it looks like it canceled out for some reason. So this will be art P1 last name. Section 1A, subject art. And if you have a room number, that never hurts. Yeah, you can leave all that alone. No, just hit the tab key.
Art, I'm room.
Oh, the room's down below.
Okay, never mind. This is art, okay. And then, okay, 657.
And then click create. Okay, so one of the first things you're going to do you use the call out on your on your phone to alert students as to what's going on?
Usually, yeah. Usually I just use my my Zoom invite or my school email to contact students.
So click on got it right there. And let me show you what you'll do tomorrow. See up at the top where it says class code?
Class code.
Right in the center of that gray box. The big gray box with the paint.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So click on that square with the broken square.
Yes.
Click that. So when you're doing your Zoom meeting tomorrow for each of your classes, this is their code for getting into your into this class. So you'll have to replicate this however many times you have, however many classes you have, 4 times.
Okay, yes.
So when you're in the Zoom, they can either copy and paste this, you can put it into the chat in your Zoom and have them copy and paste it into Classroom. But that's how they get into your class.
Okay.
Also, there's another way to do it too, and I forget how, but when they're, go ahead and close that box.
What's it mean, the copy invite link?
Well, that's for if you're emailing, I think.
Okay, all right, got it, all right. Okay.
I haven't seen all of the features on this, but I have been using Google Classroom for about 5 years. So click on the top where it says people.
Okay. People, okay, people. All right.
Right there. Okay, now I did this one at a time, but you have your student IDs for all of your students, the student ID at stu.sandy.net. You can actually copy and paste them where it says invite down below.
Now, that's the student IDs or student emails?
ID and email should be the same thing.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have all that information, yes.
They haven't opened up the whole email thing, so they're not necessarily able to go in and use Gmail with their accounts, but I'm sure that's coming because another district that I worked in a couple of years ago used Gmail for everything.
Really? Okay.
Including staff and faculty. So if
Okay.
you go back to, let's go back to Stream.
Okay, stream.
Two things to the left there. Okay, we're going to, let's see. Click on the top thing where it says share something with your class. Right there. Okay, with this dialog box open, click on the tab on the very top far left, My Class.
My class.
It says classwork for Trojan Art on the tab on the very top of the screen on the left-hand side.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, so select that text that says create and share your Google site.
Create.
Very top, where the title is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
select all of that text.
Okay. So I copy it?
Yeah, we're going to copy it and paste it into the title of yours.
Okay.
So copy that.
Okay, copied it.
Now go back to your tab right there.
Yes.
And click right there.
Paste it right here.
Yep. Oh, wait a second. That's not an assignment though.
Okay.
Let's see what, let's try something slightly different. At the top where it says stream, click on classwork next to that.
Classwork.
Yeah. There we go. Create. Big black box that says create.
Click on that.
Yep.
Assignment.
Assignment. Now paste it in there. Control V. Nope, not there. At the top.
Oh, sorry.
On title. So hit Control V or right mouse click.
Yeah, I do. I just hit paste. That's why I know how to do it. I hit paste.
Yeah, no, I'm a firm believer in keyboard shortcuts. So now click back on My Tab, top left corner.
Yes.
Select the text down in there where the instructions are. If you click one time in there, click one time in where it says instructions.
Yes.
And hit Control A.
Control A.
Yep. And now Control C.
Control
C for copy.
Yes.
Control A is select all. Control C is copy. Now click on your tab for your classroom. In the instructions, click one time.
See, I'd be lost.
I know, and I'm recording this, so you can watch the recording.
Okay, great. Okay.
And then paste. Control V for paste.
Okay, Control V.
Oh, you got that dialog box open.
Okay.
Control V, or that way. You can do it that way too.
Yeah, because usually I just go paste. That's all I know how to do it.
It's the same thing. I just rather than using the mouse, I use the keyboard. So go back up to go back up to my assignment on the top left.
Okay.
Let's see if it'll let you copy this. Click on where it says share your Google site down below. Okay, so let's try this. See if there's a button in there somewhere that will allow you to share that. Oh, here you go. Copy link in the top right corner of that little screen.
Copy link.
Down, nope, down. In that little screen that shows the video.
Oh,
right there.
Hard to see that. Okay, copy link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Copy link. Now go back to your tab. Click on add on the lower left corner. There you go. Add that one. And link. And then paste, Control V, or that way.
Yeah, again, that's how I know how to do it.
That's
so,
fine.
Okay. Add link.
So add that link. Now go back to my tab. On the top left-hand corner of that black area of that screen, click on the left arrow, the white arrow there.
Right here?
Yep, click that one. Now let's see if it lets you do this one. Click on the share your Google site with Mr. Wing at the bottom. Click on that. Let's see if it lets you copy this form. Okay, so you know what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to share that with you.
Okay.
Um, hold on a second. Let me see if I can do that real quick. You already shared the, click on the Google Drive folder up at the top, the tab on the top that says Mr. Wing's Docs.
Okay.
Very top tab in the center.
Right here.
Yeah, click that. Okay, good. Now, you see those little people next to where it says Mr. Wing's Docs?
Right
Click
here.
on that.
Yes.
If you click on that.
Yes.
Okay, so this shows that you've shared it with me. So what I can do is I can make a copy of that form and put it in that folder for you.
Okay. Okay.
So while we're doing this, let me see if I can do that real quick.
I have a question now. Now it's showing my Gmail. I want to use my sandy.net.
Oh, you definitely need to use your sandy.net, otherwise your students won't have access to it.
Okay, so how can I edit that how I do it, or?
Oh,
No.
wait a second. What? Let me see your screen again. Let's see. Oh, so you're logged in with your personal Gmail.
Yes, and I want to change that, obviously.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, here, do this. Click on the top where it says Add People.
Add people. Okay.
Yeah. And use your top one there, and then make sure to the right. Yeah, okay. You have editing privileges, so click Send. I'm not sure how this is going to work out because you started the Google Classroom with your other account, with your personal account. So I'm not sure if this is going to work, but at least we have it on video so you can see the process.
Okay.
You may have to, well, it showed your Google Classroom though.
Yeah.
Does your school allow you to use your personal Gmail account for your assignments and stuff?
Not that I know of, but somehow I think they're linked. But I use I always use my school email always.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully this, and if there's a problem with it, we can review this video later.
Okay.
It did have all of your questions and so forth in here, but let me tab over to my my forms and see if I can share that form with you.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Is it Holman, Holman?
Yes. rholman@sandy.net.
Add collaborators. Okay, so I just sent you a copy of that. When you get it, open it up and do make a copy of it and save it in your Google Drive. I'll see if I can also copy it to your Google Drive.
Okay.
Not sure. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. See if I can send it to your, no, it's not gonna let me do that. Well, I've already got you as a collaborator in there, so hopefully that'll work.
Okay.
And hopefully it won't include all of my students' responses in there. If it does, I may have to just do a video and show you how to create a form. It's really not difficult, but the beauty of it is that it saves all of their addresses in one place, like you saw on that spreadsheet that I had.
Right.
And all I have to do, I can go in and add all of those to my website. But let's get back to your screen and see what it's looking like. Click on classwork for Trojan Art, mine, top left-hand corner. And just so that we can compare the two, let's look at yours again on the far right tab. Oops. Okay, so you have everything but the form in here. So here's the other cool thing that you can do with this assignment. Somewhere on the far right hand, oh, you only have one class though. I was going to say, see on the far right side where it says 4.
Yes.
If you had all of your other classes in there, you could select them all at the same time and give this assignment to everybody at the same time.
Okay.
What I might suggest is click another plus, another tab at the top on the right-hand side. Yeah, that one. Type in classroom or hit classes there at the bottom. There you go. Do me a favor, on the far right-hand side where you have that green R,
Yes.
I wanted to see what.
See what happens when.
Okay, so the green R is your personal account. The red R is your Sandy.net account.
Yes.
So you want to always log into your Sandy.net account.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know if I did or not, but the Gmail is a default. I'd like to make my Sandy.net my default. I don't know how to,
So what you can do, let's see if you can, let's see if we can do this real quick. Click on use another account. No, it's not going to let you do that. In certain places, go ahead and hit the back arrow. In certain logins, if you at the end of this session, if you log out of everything, like actually log off of your personal and your district email,
okay,
or district account, then when you go back to either your Drive, your Classroom, or whatever, down at the bottom of this dialog box, it'll show the ability to delete an account. That way you can delete the account from your Google Chrome, and then use your Firefox for your personal, so that you always have those two separate.
Okay. Okay.
And by the way, the students will want to you'll want to walk them through that process also, because if they'll have the same challenge that you're having right now.
Oh boy.
If you've had kids log into Zoom and not able to get into the class, the Zoom class, this is one of the challenges with it.
Yeah, I've had that happen. I've had it happen several times already.
It's the dog ate my homework bit.
Yeah.
So I've actually been recording my Zooms, but I haven't saved them all to YouTube yet. And I'm sort of in the process of doing that. But go ahead and click on your personal account there.
Well, it's funny because this year our district says that we can't record our Zoom meetings yet. We're not allowed to.
Here's the thing. According to what I understand, is at the beginning of your Zoom meeting, if you make the announcement that this Zoom meeting is being recorded for the purposes of allowing students who were not able to make it to class can see it later, you can have that recording as long as you warn them on the front end.
Okay.
And then as more students log in, maybe every 5-10 minutes or whatever, just remind them this Zoom meeting is being recorded. If you've missed anything, I'm going to post it on my Google Classroom or on my website or whatever. So as long as it's just like if you're on the phone with someone and you say, hey, is it okay if I record this call? And they say, yeah, and then you start recording.
Okay, all righty.
Fair warning, it's from what I understand, it's okay to do.
All righty.
Go ahead and click that. And what we're going to do is we're going to create accounts for your other 3 classes.
Okay.
So just like the first time, you're going to go to the far right there and click on that plus at the top right side next to the red R. Nope, down. Right. See, there you go. Yeah, click that.
Create class.
Create class.
I think last time it was art.
Yeah, just do art period 2, or art P2 is what I usually do.
Period 2, then my last name.
Your last name.
Okay, now it'll be section 2A.
Yes. Are they doing the semester thing at your school too? Where
Yes.
you only have 3 classes or 4 classes at a time?
Yeah, I have 4 classes. I have 2 classes a day. Right now we're in an AB schedule.
Okay. Oh, wow. So how long are your classes?
90 minutes long. It did it again. It took off.
Yeah, I think what happened is you clicked the space around the dialog box that was open and it just closed the window.
All right, we start again. Okay.
So one thing that I do is after you type that all out, tap the tab key on your keyboard. Period 2, last name, and then tap the tab key on your keyboard.
Okay, all right. Okay, it seems to work a little better. All right.
And then tab, art. And then tab, room number.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Hit tab again. Oh, there you go. Or just hit create.
Okay. Well, okay. Okay, create. All right.
And now follow that same process and create the other 2 classes.
All right.
And I'll explain why in just a moment.
Okay. It says creating, so I guess it's okay. So okay, one more time. Okay. Let me hit. Got it or?
Yeah, just hit got it.
Okay, so I have to.
You to add meet to your class. Just click got it.
Okay, so I have to hit generate meet link.
No, because what Meet is, Google Meet would be instead of Zoom.
Okay, all right.
Got it, acknowledging it.
Okay.
Then you're going to have to go to the far left-hand side of that screen at the top and click those 3 lines on the left-hand side.
Left-hand side. Okay.
Right. Classes. Click that.
Yes, I'm glad you because I'd be lost by now.
Yeah, so go back over to the far right side and click the plus again to add your 3rd period class.
Okay. So actually, because it's not really period. It's actually.
Well, if it's art period 1 and then section 2B, that would be the way to do that.
Okay, I guess see because what it is, I have A and B. So, for example, I might have Monday, I might have 1A and 1 and 2A, and then Tuesday I have 1B and then 2B. So I'm not sure.
Call this one period 1B.
Okay.
And then your last name, because you can't have the classes named the same thing.
Right. Okay. 1B. Section 1B. Okay, subject. Then room 657.
And then hit create.
Okay, create.
It's going to put you into that class.
Yes.
So go back to, as soon as it's done creating, go back to the far left side where it says Google Classroom and tap those 3 lines again.
Okay. Because I'm glad you're here. I'd be lost otherwise.
Well, yeah, and I'm hoping I'm being as clear as possible.
Yeah, well, yeah, you are. Yeah. So at least now I know what to do. Now I get it. Okay. So this would be 2B.
Yep.
Or not to be.
So one thing that you'll notice on your classes after you finish doing this one is that you've named them with slightly different naming conventions. But you can fix that as you go.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, now here's where the fun really starts.
Okay.
Since you've already done the work, let me see if I can share that form with you again. If I can send it from my Google Drive. Oops.
Okay, so I see all my classes now. 1A, 2A, 1B, and 2B. All right.
Let's see. I'm just looking for the file to see if I can share it with you from my Google Drive to yours.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, so let's see if I can make a copy of this. Share. Make a copy.
I have a question now. I see the graphic that has a paintbrush and paints. Did I do that? Was that automatically generated?
Where are you seeing that? Oh,
Yeah,
the picture on the top? Yeah, you can change that.
No, I like it actually.
Yeah, I do too, but if you want to, you can actually have different ones for each class.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to see if this lets me send this in an email to you.
All right.
Let's see. Restricted, change. Editors will be able to view and delete. So let's see. I'm just reading my documents here. Okay, copy link. Done. I'm going to send you an email with this in it because I don't see how I can upload it directly to your Google Drive. So I'm going to send it to you in an email.
Okay.
Oops. Let's see. Oh, good. I just respond to your email. Oh, except this is your personal email.
So how can I change that to my?
Oh, that's okay. I've got it in here.
All right.
It's just going to be called Google Form, and there will be a link to it.
Google Form. Okay.
So if you'll check your email, and then you can save that Google Form, and then add it to your classwork. So go to your email real quick.
Okay, got it. Okay, open this up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I see
Click
the
on
link
that.
here.
Click that link. Now let's see. Okay, so on the top left corner where it says copy of share your Google site,
Yes.
click on that. See if it'll let you change that. Yeah, so delete where it says form has a new look. Okay, say no thanks to that dialog box. Select where it says copy of and delete that.
Copy of.
Up at the top left corner where your cursor is.
Right here?
Yeah, nope. Right, the text itself.
Oh, so this, so click on this?
So we're gonna delete where it says copy of in front of share your Google site. And then do one more space to the right and delete that space before share.
Okay.
And hit delete or backspace. And then instead of Google site, let's change it to site.
Just
So
share your site?
we're going to change the name of the form so that there's no confusion.
So just share your site.
Yeah, just share your site. Now where it says share your site, your Google site with Mr. Wing, right in the center of the, right in the center there, select that text at the top and put your name instead of mine in there.
Oh. Okay.
And then on the, okay, so this is going to sound confusing, but the cool thing about Google Docs and Google Forms, as long as you've saved it like you have and made those changes to it, go back up to the top left-hand corner where that little purple document is and click on that. And this should send you to back to your Google Docs and your Google Drive on, and it should show up. There it is. Okay,
so how'd you learn how to do all this?
I've been doing this for about 5 years.
Okay, all right. Well, you're got a 5-year head start on me then. All right.
Okay, so go to at the bottom of your screen to go back to your Google Chrome.
Google Chrome. All right.
And we're going to have a couple of classroom things open here. So I think yours is the second tab from the right on the top. Actually, you can close the window that's open right now. Close that window.
Okay.
And here's where the beauty is. Over to
Yeah.
the right-hand side where it says 4, down underneath where it says assign, go to the right.
Right. Oh, okay.
Let's say where it says 4 art period 1,
Yes.
click that. And then select all 4 of your classes. So click the little box next to that.
Okay, all 4. All right.
Yep. And then click assign.
Assign.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Go all the way to the left again where it says add.
Okay, adding.
Nope, down. Want to go down?
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Okay. No, it says 4. No, it shows 4 classes.
Yeah, that's fine. Click on add.
I did. Well, I thought I. Okay. Okay.
Go
Wait.
to Google Drive.
Google Drive. All right. Google Drive.
And your form should show up right there at the top. Share your site. Click on share your site.
Yes. Click on that.
Yep. And then click insert. Okay, then over here on the far right-hand side where it says points,
Yes.
you can make that anything you want, 10 points, whatever. It's not going to be a big assignment. So I would probably, I actually made mine 1 point. It was sort of a pass-fail thing.
Okay, I'll go there.
Okay, and then click assign.
Okay.
So just as a recap, I know you asked me to do your site first, and we can still do that if you like. It's actually 5 o'clock.
I mean, unless you're busy, I mean, I have time because I need to get this done.
Okay, well, click on got it right there.
Okay. Got it.
Now let's see, let's open up another tab. And this time type in sites, S-I-T-E-S. .google.com. If you don't mind the all of the humor and so forth and all the back and forth trying to figure out how this thing works on Zoom, I can share this video with Marty and she can put it up on the VAPA page.
It's fine with me. Yes. It's
okay.
Fine with me. Yes.
I love the transparency of your background pattern coming through your forehead. That's hilarious. It's amazing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a new site. So on the top left corner, oh wait, you're on the, see on the top right hand corner where the green R is?
Yes.
Click on that and select the red R. There you go.
Ah, okay. Good eye.
You know what? Let's take care of this while we're on this. Go ahead and close all of those tabs except for the last one.
Close them all?
Close all of them.
Okay, so close.
We're going to start from scratch.
Okay.
So that we can make your Google Chrome exclusive to your school account.
Okay, so I'm going to close.
Click got it and close that tab.
So I'm going to close your tab.
You're going to close everything down to the very last tab.
Okay, Google Sites.
Okay, so on the right-hand side where it has your red R,
yes.
Click on that and select sign out of all accounts. As I was saying, the beauty of using Google for all of this stuff is it's all tied in and it saves everything automatically. So up at the top of the screen, click on the address bar. And we're going to type in sites, S-I-T-E-S. If you notice, it already finished the sentence, so you can just hit enter.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
And let's see. Okay, now click on remove an account.
Remove an account.
and take off your personal account.
This one, okay, take it off.
So I would use, if you're familiar and comfortable with Firefox, I would, yeah, click yes, remove.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I use Firefox.
Use Firefox for your personal and Google Chrome for your school stuff.
Okay.
And then click on your top red R again. And then just do your regular sign in. Let's see if that works. We're just going to start a blank site. So click that multicolored plus there on the left.
As I said, I'm glad you know how to do this, because I'd be lost.
Oh yeah. Well, and I think it'll benefit other teachers. In fact, again, if you don't mind, we can just have more and more of these sessions, and I can show you things bits and pieces at a time, and we can record it and, you know, share it with everybody.
I don't mind at all. Please, if it helps somebody, please.
No,
Yeah.
click skip the tour.
Okay.
Yeah, just close that box.
Okay.
So you can name your site whatever you want, but click right where it says page title and select all, Control A.
Control A.
And then, you know, you can type whatever you want to call your site, Mr. Holman's Art Room, or just.
That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. Mr. Holman's Art Room.
Now, notice how it went on 2 lines. If you grab those 2 bars on either side of that and stretch it to the left and right, it'll go up. It'll go all the way across.
Oh, okay.
So it'll center it.
Automatic. Let me see.
There you go. Now select that text. Click one time in the center and hit Control A. Select all. Control A.
Okay, so just hit Control A.
Control A.
Yes.
Copy. Control C.
Control C.
And then in the top left-hand corner where it says Untitled Site, click one time there. Nope, nope. Top left. Keep going higher, higher, higher.
Oh.
And paste. Control V.
Control V.
Now here's the tough part about this. When we publish this site, it's going to take out all of that stuff. So I would probably, well, let's see what happens. Click on Publish on the far right hand side. Oh, okay. So that's actually going to be your domain.
Okay.
For this website. If you want to change that to Holman's Art or Holman's _ art or something simple, that might be a better way to do it, or you can just leave it as it is.
I'll leave it as it is for now.
Okay, so click on Publish.
Publishing, okay.
Down at the bottom of the screen where that blue, where it says View down below.
Yes.
Yeah, click that.
I tried to, then it went away.
Okay, well, let's do this real quick. Just, yeah, it's going to go away pretty quickly. It gives you only a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Right in the center of this screen, double click anywhere in the center of that white area. And click that T, the T on that. Just click.
Oh.
And here's where you're going to put a description of your website. You're more than welcome to use mine, but just for the time being, just say welcome to my art room. Okay, this is something that I tell my students all the time, and it's become a mantra of mine. Whenever you're building websites, there's 2 things that go on every single web page.
Okay.
The first thing is tell them why they're there.
Okay.
And the second thing is tell them what to do.
Okay.
Really simply, why you're here and what to do. So,
okay.
See where it says normal text right there?
Yes.
Click on that and select title. And then hit the return key.
Oops, I'm wrong. Hang on. Return.
Okay, so normal text is okay. No, that's fine. Just hit return.
Okay. which is the backspace.
The enter key.
Oh, okay, got it.
Mine says enter also. Notice how it changed to normal text?
Yes.
Click on normal text and select subheading. Now, the reason I use subheading is because it's larger and it forces me to economize what I say on here.
Okay.
There's also, I'm gonna see if I can forward I have a worksheet that goes along with all of this stuff, and it tells you how to, it gives you a flow chart of what goes on your website, on everybody's website.
Okay. Okay.
So on the right-hand side at the top, see where it says pages?
Yes.
Click on pages. And down at the bottom, click that plus.
New page.
Yep. And put about or about me.
Hit done.
Yes. Now notice at the top, you now have 2 pages on your website where one says home, the other one says about me.
Okay.
So the basic, I'm going to see if I can pull up this form that I have and forward it to you.
Alrighty.
So there's 5 basic pages. I have a home page. The home page, the only thing where the home page differs from every other page is on the home page, you answer the 2 questions for what's the entire site about, and every other page is what's the page about.
Okay. Okay.
So for instance, click another plus on there. I'll show you how to do a submenu. Click, type in contact.
Contact.
Yeah. And then hit done. Now, I don't want my contact page necessarily showing all the time. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on where it says contact on the right-hand side yeah, right there. Click and drag that over the top of the About Me page.
But I don't see the About Me.
Click and drag it straight up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got.
Now notice what just happened. It just made a sub menu. If you look at on the
yes,
of your masthead, now that's a pull down menu to get to your contact information. See where it says About Me at the top of the screen, right there above your cursor? Go to the right.
Right here, yes.
Nope, go to the left.
Left.
In the blue area up in the top right corner. Roll over where it says
okay.
About.
Okay,
Nope,
I got it. Okay,
so your contact page is actually nestled underneath your About Me page.
Okay, I see.
And for your contact page, what we'll do is we'll create later on, because I don't have one right now, we'll create a simple form similar to the one that we did for that I just copied you for the website.
Okay.
And if kids have a question or they have whatever, they can actually go to your website, scroll over where the About Me page is, go down to your contact page and fill out that form.
Okay.
It's not a great way to do it, but it enables kids to send messages back and forth to each other without sharing any personal email addresses or any of that stuff.
Okay.
One of the other key features that I tell students all the time, and you need to make this your mantra, kids should not put personal information, no phone numbers, no addresses, and especially no schedule. So for instance, let's say one of your students likes to play basketball on the weekend. What they should not ever put on their webpage is, hey, on my spare time, I like to go down to such and such a park. I walk down there, or I ride my bicycle down there to the park every Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 o'clock. What you just made is yourself a target.
Right.
So I don't want kids to be a target. So I say this over and over again when I'm teaching my students about what to put on their page and what not to put on their page.
Okay.
So again, that needs to become a mantra. But so here's the cool thing: if you click on publish, again, click on publish.
Yes.
Publish with confidence. Okay, click, got it. Notice how there's a split screen.
Yes.
What it shows on the right is what currently is live on the web. What it shows on the left is what you're changing it to. So click publish on the top right corner. And then here's where you're going to put your cursor at the bottom and click view. So this is the actual web page on the web right now. But here's the beauty of signing into your accounts with your student ID and password, or in our case, our district ID and password.
Okay.
These websites are only accessible to people who can log in with the sandy.net email address or student.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for instance, I actually bought a domain name because I always do this every time I start a new website. I actually own trojanart.com.
Wow.
But
Okay.
the only way you can get to trojanart.com, click another tab. So let's see what happens when you try to get in there. On the top right, click on that and type in trojanart.com. Because I'm curious to see what it looks like from another perspective.
Trojanart.com.
No spaces, no spaces. Yeah, Trojan Art. Whoops.
Type it in. Okay. 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 So.
And return or enter. Hey, it's working. Okay, so here's the cool thing. Let's do this. Click one time in my address bar at the top.
Address bar.
Where it says sites.google.com. Click one time there. And copy that, Control C.
Okay, I'm gonna do it this way.
Or either way, yeah. And then go back to your left-hand tab where it says Mr. Holman's art.
Yes.
No, the next one over. Now go over to the right at the bottom and click the plus again. And type in links, L-I-N-K-S. And click done. Now double click in the white space down below where it says links. And click the T's, the text. No, the center, right in the center, click that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that. Now, here's what I want you to do. Type in trojanart.com. Now, this text can say anything you want. In fact, let's take the .com off.
Okay.
And put a space between Trojan and art. And by the way, this is the same thing that you would do with Google Docs, Google Slides, everything.
Okay.
And then type in, is Mr. Wing's site at Clark Middle School?
So, Mr. Wings.
Is Mr. Wing's site.
Oops, let me try it again. At
Clark Middle School. Now select the text that says Trojan Art and capitalize the A in art.
Oh. Is it Clark Middle School?
What's that?
Is it Clark Middle School?
Yes. So
is that over near Del Cerro?
No, Clark Middle School is off of Fairmont Avenue between Home Avenue and University.
Okay, yeah. That's not far from where I live.
Oh, really? I've actually never been there.
Really? Oh, all right.
This is my first year there. Okay,
yeah.
So select the text that says Trojan Art.
Trojan Art. Copy it?
Nope. You already got something copied to the clipboard, so we're going to add a link by either clicking the little link there or hitting Control K.
Okay, link.
Link. Now you're going to paste it into that link line. What happened to it?
So somehow I missed
go
that.
Go back to the top of the screen where my Trojan Art is on the top.
Yes.
Yeah, click that. And then copy that text again at the top. The text that's highlighted, there you go.
Okay.
Select all that and copy it.
Copy. Okay.
And then go back to your site. select where it says Trojan Art. And
Link.
the link. And paste, Control V. Whoops.
Did it again. Okay, let me try it one more time. Link, Control V.
V, yes.
Oh, okay.
And apply. And then where it says normal text, change normal text to subhead. And publish.
Publish is right
Top
here.
right-hand corner, there you go. So the process that I just walked you through is the same process that your students will use to create their own websites. Click publish again. And then click view on the bottom again. So you now have a website with 3 pages on it and a link to my website so that you can keep up on the stuff that I'm doing.
Okay.
And
Thank
so
you.
one of the things that I do regularly on my site is, if you'll unshare your screen for a second,
Let me see. Okay.
down at the bottom of the screen.
Go stop
I'm going to
sharing.
share my screen real quick and I'll describe the things that I've put on my site.
Okay, need more light in here, I think. There we go. Well, hang on. Okay. All righty.
Can you see my screen okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so as I said, don't be intimidated by this. Each one of these pieces was added one at a time, and I add something to my site virtually every day. And at the bottom of the screen, I even have the date on here.
Wow.
So today's date, I updated my site at 11:30.
Wow.
So this picture of me right here is a YouTube video of an assignment that we do.
Okay.
And since you have access to my Google Classroom, you can actually go back through and copy and paste all of those forms and stuff that I've created on there as well. But basically, this is a video called About Me. And I have a worksheet that I use that has what I also call it the information sheet or a favorite sheet. And all of the information on that sheet are things like my favorite TV show, my favorite video game, my favorite comic book character, and all of this stuff that I use in class. But also when they answer this form, the stuff on this form, let me see if I can get to my classroom. When they answer all the things on this form, it also develops information to put on their website.
Okay.
So let's see, for instance, okay, so here's my flow chart. So each one of these at the top is a page on the website.
Okay.
Now, you'll notice that this one is in black. Since I have middle school students, they're not going to create a resume. But if, for instance, any of your kids have CCTE classes, career technical education classes, they have to have a resume as part of their portfolio that they make.
Right.
So the gray and black boxes at the top are pages. The information below is what goes on the page. So for instance, photo gallery of best projects on the home page, a 2-sentence welcome blurb on their home page that describes what is on the page and what the whole site is about. And then what I don't have in here is an action item. So the action item would be click this text and go to my portfolio page to see the types of works that I have. So if you can just look at these and describe them, I may actually go through and create a video of each one of these boxes and how this form is supposed to be used.
Okay.
This is a PDF that you can download, and when you get into the classroom, you can print it out and they can use it to take notes. So where you had your website, they would actually write their website in here, their name, the name of the class, the period number, what grade they're in. If they're at if they have a laptop that they're assigned, that would be their CPU number and their seat number if you organize your class that way.
Okay.
But all of the information that they need on here, including this one right here, which is pretty important. Pick a name that is professional. Do not name it something like #1soccerfan.google sites or whatever. because
Okay.
teachers and other students, school administrators, and parents will see it. So you want to make it creative, but you need to have your name actually on your Google site.
Okay.
The same way that we did when I helped you set yours up.
Yes.
So the other form looks like, oops. Let's see. Must be down here at the bottom somewhere. No, I'll have to find it and share it with you.
Okay.
It's basically as I said, it's a favorites form. So I have things like their favorite munchies, their favorite flower or plant, if they have a favorite animal. Since we're going to draw cartoons in my class of their favorite animal dressed up as our mascot. So our mascot is a Trojan.
Right.
Which this is a graphic where I purchased actually purchased this clip art set. There were 9 of these Trojan characters from the Trojan War.
Yes.
As soon as it comes up. So it cost me $10. Oh,
Is that all?
Are you kidding me? But I have, this is, I don't know if you know much about, oh, it's not going to show it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is ridiculous. Let's stop this and let's do this instead. I should be able to, okay, here it is. Okay, so there were 9 of these characters. There's only 8 of them represented here. But this was our Zoom expectation. So this is a chart that we're working at our school. And so I bought these 9 characters and created this graphic for our principal. This is a downloadable PDF, so it'll print at super high quality. And it has all of the things that students are expected to do when they're on Zoom meetings.
Okay.
But I've also, if you noticed on this is my current Google slideshow.
Okay.
And so when I go through my daily agenda every day, as soon as it loads, it's got my little Trojan character on here.
Okay.
So that when I go through my slideshow, this was on September 8th. Here's my my agenda for every day. All of these purple links are hyperlinks.
Okay.
This one up here in the top right is also a hyperlink, and it's created the same way that you created those links on your website. So you
Really?
select the text. In this case, these particular ones go to other slides in the slideshow.
Okay.
These can be external links like this one here. If you're unable to get into the Zoom class, try this. So this is a YouTube video that one of our administrators created that actually launches YouTube off of my Google slideshow. So this shows students that are having difficulty having trouble getting into Zoom. This will show them the process of how to get into Zoom.
Okay.
And again, this is done by one of our administrators, but you can see I'm using this little Trojan character. This is an assignment I did last year that we're going to start doing tomorrow. And that's actually my last slide. But if you notice all of the underlined text, it all goes back here. So tomorrow I'll create a slide for Friday.
Okay. Okay. Question. So again, how do you make the slide? You go
to Google Slides, which is if you notice, all of the Google products start with the name of the product. So if you open up another tab,
okay,
type in slides.google.com. So far we've got sites.google.com for the Google site.
Okay.
We've got Google Docs, which is docs.google.com.
Okay.
Classroom is classroom.google.com.
Okay.
And Google Slideshows are slides.google.com.
Whoa.
So everything, all of the Google products are named the same thing so that you can get to them easily.
Okay.
So I've given you a whole ton of stuff on here. I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead and, unless you have any other questions, I know you probably have a ton of them, but just write them down or whatever, or send me an email, or we'll do another Zoom.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time. I do appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And I think that Marty will appreciate it, that we've
I
got.
know she will. I know she will. So do I.
I got to find a way to do this this virtual background where you're transparent. That's really cool.
It's really weird.
Do you have a green screen behind you?
Yeah, well, I tried to have a green screen. It's just a sheet over my albums, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
there we go.
That's really cool.
You know, it's like I'm
Okay,
in the third dimension here.
I'm going to sign off.